You can see here I've laid the whole board on its side, just so you can see all the mechanisms and how they function. Down here we have the two flipper mechanisms, and then up on the top we have the pop bumpers. And you'll notice here that I do have a relay for the flippers. However, I'm not currently using it just because it's prototyping and I haven't really sorted out all the electronics. These little buttons here can take about 8 amps at 12 volts, and we are only running at 12 volts, so everything should be fine for now. Anyway, the mechanisms themselves work by having these two solenoids turn one central shaft per flipper. So as these pull out like this, then the flipper, which is basically aligned directly with this little clasp here, this little mounting point here on the top, will be turned like that. And then if I turn my power supply on, you can see just when I press this button here, that does in fact happen. And then onto the pop bumpers. Move the camera in a bit closer here. Yeah, so for each of these pop bumpers, we have one solenoid, and then these are using relays right now, just because there is a little bit of software magic happening on this Arduino. Basically just turning in small button presses on the top into larger current draws or compressions of these coils, just to actually make sure that the ball is thoroughly launched out and not just kind of like tapped. But the way these work is each of these relays is attached to a small button, and you'll see that red light. When you press the button on top, the relay is closed, and then that triggers these coils. And if I turn the power supply on, you can see that in action. So I'll go reach around and I'll press the button on top, and that action is what actually launches out the ball. So that's about it.